So upon hearing Devahuti's request for giving her a child, Kardama Muni used his mystic power to create a magnificent aerial mansion, which was bedecked with all kinds of jewels, gold, diamond, and it was 7-storied mansion that can fly in the air. So the mansion was decorated with pillars of precious stones and is also equipped with many comfortable furnitures. Then there were many decorations like the flags, festoons, then fine linen tapestries, silks, and other kinds of fabrics which were hung from the walls and the pillars. And the walls were studded with diamond, and they were set with the choicest rubies. And then there were ponds and gardens that were established where they were placed real as well as artificial swans. So we can see that that when one gets into Grihastha ashram, it does not mean that now one has to throw away all the comforts necessarily, but as needed, one should try to utilize everything in the best possible way without forgetting the goal of life. And Kardama Muni, you can see, he created all the facilities that were needed for the wonderful relationship between the two of them to flourish. And then he observed that Devahūti, who was feeling too shy to enter this magnificent mansion because her whole body was still emaciated and dirty, her hair was disheveled, and her dress was also not at all fitting into the scene that was created by Kardama Muni. So detecting this hesitation and also understanding her heart, Kardama Muni pointed her in the direction of the Bindu Sarovar, the same Bindu Sarovar which was created by the tears of the Supreme Lord, known as the Tear of Delight. And Bindu Sarovar is also filled with the sacred waters of the Saraswati river. And as soon as Devahūti entered the lake and she saw that within the waters, there were thousands of young maidservants who were ready to rejuvenate her and restore her to the formal beauty. And the maidservants, they bathed Devahuti's body and decorated her with exquisite clothes, necklaces, bangles, anklets. And then Devahūti was completely brought back in shape and she was looking extremely attractive. And Devahūti in her heart, she felt a deep surge of gratitude as well as appreciation of her husband's qualities. And the sage looked at her countenance, which was shining. Her teeth was very beautiful and her eyes were moistened at their corners, and her face was decorated with dark curling tresses, and in this way that increased the mood of passion. And then Kardama Muni took her into the aerial mansion, and together they toured for many years in the various pleasure valleys of the universe. And those pleasure valleys were also decorated with cool, gentle, fragrant breezes. So now one question can be raised, that how was it possible for sage Kardama to create such a magnificent mansion? So that is what is concluded in this section, text number 42, that what is difficult to achieve for determined men who have taken refuge of the Supreme Personality of Godhead's lotus feet. His feet are the source of sacred rivers like the Ganges, which put an end to the dangers of mundane life. And Prabhupada brings this point out in his purport by saying, Kardama Muni is special not because he was a great mystic, but because he was a great devotee. Therefore, it is said that for a great devotee like Kardama Muni, nothing is impossible. So in this way, Prabhupada highlighted the core message here, that everything Kardama Muni was doing, he has not forgotten the goal of life, but he is just creating the situations in the need of the hour and facilitating whatever was necessary to keep Devahūti happy and to make the overall journey of human life become successful in the course of the Grihastha life. So thank you very much.